Hi guys, I hope this finds you well. We are going to just do a overall reading for the general energies for all signs. This is for the full moon eclipse in Taurus on November 8th. We're going to feel it. We've probably already been feeling it. But you know, we can feel it a couple weeks before, a couple weeks after, sometimes months before, months after, depending on our chart. I've been totally behind on my readings because I'm a Taurus sun, Leo rising, and my Uranus is in Scorpio. And this full moon eclipse is like conjuncting Uranus. I'm not an astrologer. I just watch a lot and read a lot about it. But it's creating this type of very shocking energy. It can feel a little bit staticky or electricity, or like I woke up today and I was just kind of panicky. I feels like the energy almost feels like you're anticipating something or you're expecting something, but you don't know what. So you guys can leave me a comment on how you're feeling with this energy, but that's what it's feeling like to me. It's a little bit uneasy, but it's not like a worrisome energy. It's almost like a little bit of a giddy energy for me. This might be for you too. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Leave a comment and let me know how this energy is affecting you. But I do know that overall, I mean, eclipses in general, especially this one, bring out, you know, quick changes and unexpected events. And there goes the card flying way over there. I'll get it in a second. Yeah, it's that, you know, it's like expect the unexpected, but like, how can you do that? You know, you don't know what to expect. But that's definitely the energy that I'm feeling. And it doesn't feel necessarily negative. I feel like we all went through a lot of emotional transformation and some sadness even through the Scorpio eclipse on the 25th. And I'm feeling like this is kind of like coming to, I don't know, some type of resolution with that. Like maybe you learned something from the Scorpio eclipse energy and your feelings about maybe someone or something or yourself. And I mean, that's kind of what they're for. These energies force us to really face ourselves and things we want, things we don't want. That is kind of the energy that's coming in from all of the reflection that we just had with all of our emotions. It's almost like we hopefully have some clarity now. And if we don't, we should soon on, you know, what is important to us, what isn't, what is worth giving our time and energy to, what isn't. It's Taurus in general is very, you know, money, creature comforts. I bought myself a big, huge thing of donuts today and I had no shame or guilt about it. And I shouldn't, nobody should. But you know what I mean? Like it's a little bit indulgent, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes you just have to be a little bit careful of it. But I just hope this, I don't know, I hope this energy is really, what's the word? Cathartic for us. I don't know if that's the right word, but I hope that this is the kind of completion of this eclipse cycle for everybody and that we're becoming more aware of what we want and what really matters to us, our values, you know, what we've outgrown, who we've outgrown, and, you know, what we're ready to move forward into. So we're going to just do this reading freestyle and see what the reading says about it. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward while I'm shuffling all these cards and put some music on for you guys while I do that or something. But yeah, I will see you guys in a minute. I got a ton of cards, and the energy is really, really, really nice. It's really nice. I had a feeling it would be like I was just feeling nervous but like giddy today, and I think that this could, like I said, bring some shock to a lot of people, uh, even upheaval. I don't have like the Tower card or anything, but I do have some cards here that are very transformational. This eclipse is working as an activation, basically, for most of us. This is all like very Taurus themed. It's around money, security, um, home, love, friendships, and it's all looking really good. This may be an upheaval or something very shocking. It's like a surprise, but I think it's going to, in the end, be really beneficial here. Um, this could be bringing in some wealth and new jobs for us, especially if through the Scorpio eclipse we really realized like where we're not happy, and something that we do want to actually invest in. This could be really beautiful. I mean, we have so many cards here. There's opportunity cards, um, radiant cards. Like this is bringing you into definitely your power. This is going to help us if we work with it, if we let it, allow it, and stop maybe fighting ourselves or fighting our own negative self-talk or whatever it might be for you. If you just trust this process, I think that this could be really beneficial. Uh, I see fear here. I see worries, but I don't know that there's anything like the worries aren't going to manifest. And if they do, even a little bit, it's going to be some type of a blessing in disguise here. I mean, we do have some type of shape shifting energy within us and in the universe right now with these eclipses. But it's going to create more of an opportunity for us to have that wealth, to have that happiness, to have that love. And even like spiritual love. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity cards here. Like I can't count how many. And I don't know if you watched the Scorpio eclipse, but it was like a ton of eyeballs. We do have an eyeball here too. So I thought that was kind of a totally different deck, totally different decks. So I feel like it's kind of tying in the energy that we experienced through the Scorpio eclipse. We saw some things, right? I mean, that's what that reading said, is we're going to see something, maybe a lot of things within us, within ourselves, within our lives, within our work, within our relationships. It was opening our eyes, and possibly through some painful experiences or feelings. But those feelings are there to guide us to know where we want to actually be. And I just feel like this energy is really going to allow us and help us, assist us, support us be more aligned where we really want to be and who we want to be with. We have a lot of romance cards here, not necessarily romance decks either. There's romance, there's spiritual love, there's where is it, deep friendships. Your intuition is being triggered here within these eclipses if you're paying attention. And it's this caterpillar energy. I think I even mentioned that in the Scorpio eclipse too, but it's like it's tying it all in here. There's this transformation that we're all going through here. It's like a revelation. It's like, if it's not actual material things happening in our lives, it's internal. It's like this aha moment of, almost I want to say, like, what have I been doing? Like, what have I been doing? Like, why am I doing this still kind of energy? And giving you that confidence and that belief in yourself to go after what you really want. And self-interest is here, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, because that's how we have a lot of stillness, a lot of sanctuary, a lot of vacation cards here too. Like, I use several different decks, and it's, just pointing to taking time out, right? Taking time out to do that self-care, to do that nurturing, whatever that might look like for you. I like to hike, obviously I love baths, all those types of things, but it might look totally different for you. Um, those are the spaces where you'll have those moments, that's those downloads, and where your intuition will be clear enough to surprise you almost, and have this just aha moment of clarity. And it's like an activation. It's like something is being activated within us right now. There's so many cards here too for just, it's like triumphing over troubles, um, opportunities, making sure that you stay in balance within yourself and in your life. There's several balance cards here as well. And maybe this, like I said, that Scorpio eclipse kind of maybe threw us off balance emotionally and mentally, and maybe many ways. And this is kind of the eclipse that's hopefully balancing that out a little bit. But we also need to make sure that we take that time within us to balance our heart and our head, right? That is where the magic happens. Because if we're in our head too much, we usually don't get clear messages. It's just overthinking. And if we're in our heart too much, sometimes we can miss pretty important directions, let's say. So make sure that we keep that balance right now. It's really important for everybody. Uh, there's like this light-hearted, carefree, like being with friends. There's a lot of strong emotion here, a lot of passion, successfully overcoming problems. I see many, many cards here that are just absolutely really like positive, but it's also like, it's like relieving to see, because I think we've all been through it lately. Um, Lots of abundance cards here for I think that, Taurus is such a money card, that these revelations that we may be having, could be around those basic things: love, money, relationships, like I said earlier. And it might even have like this transformation, although it might be upheaval in your life. It's creating new bonds. It's creating new bonds within yourself and with other people, maybe the tribe that you actually are meant to be with. The only real warning here is to be aware of being too prideful. So maintain your being humble, during this time. Sometimes, when we realize what we don't want and who we don't want anymore, um, maybe it's not always as tactful as we might want it to be looking back. And I've been there. Um, so really, that's the only warning here, is to just make sure that we stay humble in this transition and to stay balanced, right? Because if we're balanced, then we'll automatically stay humble. Um, there's just honestly, this is going to be a short reading because I'm going to pull some tarot cards for us too, but I just have such good energy around all of this. I mean, there's like blessing cards, this rainbow. It's like a miracle almost, is what this might feel like for some. And if it doesn't feel like that yet, it may. Just give it some time, because this is helping us align within ourselves and where we need to be in this world, in this life right now. Absolutely. It's healing. It's bringing the security within ourselves and in our lives. And it's not, even though it might be a shocking surprise, like within us or in our lives, you know, internally or externally, um, it's it's also not going to happen too fast. I feel like with these cards, it's like you are going to, you know, maybe for some, it might be like you close one door and you open the other door. That's definitely always possible. But I think for most of it's going to be like this aha moment within us. And then, you know, we're going to slowly but surely work towards that, work towards all these beautiful things: money, love, passion, spirituality, our deep friendships. You know, it's like now is the time to act. This is helping us overcome whatever problems or um, stuckness that we've been feeling. And I'm gonna pull some tarot too, but honestly, you guys, this looks so good. This is like complete opposite from the eclipse reading, which feels right to me, you know? It's like we went through this portal, and that's sort of what happens like in between eclipses. It's a really weird energy a lot of the time. It's like you just feel like you're hanging, you know, like you got knocked off your center, but you don't know where you're going anymore. But if you stick it through and you do listen to your intuition and you do take that time for yourself and stay in balance, the clarity starts to come. And then by the time the other eclipse comes around, hopefully we have a better, you know, understanding of ourselves and our lives and our choices. I pulled a couple cards of tarot already before I turned this off, and we have the Four of Wands, which is again like stability. It's a happy home, you know, it's a strong foundation within you, and you know, possibly for some in your life, you know, like literally a new home or something to celebrate. We also have the Eight of Wands, which in this deck is accelerated motion. And you can see she's just looking at like this. She's, you know, it's a shooting star. And that's kind of what I'm really like feeling this energy is like. It's like a rare event. It's like a rare moment where you're going to look back one day and remember this. Do you know what I mean? Like you're going to look back one day and be like, "Oh my gosh, that was the moment." Like my you know, the train track like switched and went on the train track of my life, you know, like switched and went onto a different path. um that wants to come out. Positive movement forward. I can't make this stuff up. It's positive movement forward. And I've seen this in all the other cards I already pulled. um literally moving away from people, places, things, thought patterns, maybe negative self-talk, or you know, um, healing trauma, uh, moving away from jobs that don't align with you anymore, recognition and reward. These tarot cards are just like completely echoing everything that's on the table already. Yeah, it's time. Like this person's like he's being honored, you know, and I feel like that's what we're doing for ourselves right now. And because in life, if we don't honor ourselves, you know, not many people are going to. It's just sometimes, you know, sometimes you need someone else to show you that you matter before you can believe it, and that's okay too. We have the heart chakra. Yeah, you guys, I'm feeling it in my heart chakra just doing this reading, and I kind of did before I started even. We have this beautiful card here too, bond, which is really similar, or it's a heart, so similar to the heart chakra, right? There's new bonds being created here, like real strength, like magical, like just beautiful revelations and bonds. And there's a lot of love here, a lot of love coming in for ourselves if we allow it, and a love, you know, love for others. We have this beautiful goddess energy as well, which Taurus's card, since it's a Taurus full moon, Taurus's card is the the Empress, and that is the accumulation of all the queens. It's like it's a goddess card. Um, so it's funny that that came out because it's totally Taurus energy, you know. Um, there's a lot of like spiritual healing here, you guys, and abundance. There's so much abundance. I know I just feel like repeating myself, but like it's like they're all the cards repeated. Like the cards are just like echoing. See? And it's like here, it's like strong emotion, passionate love. And then we have the Ace of Wands. There's so much passion here. Some of you guys may be, maybe getting into a new relationship here. Very, very possible. And, maybe love. It maybe just be like a very strong bond between friends. Like I said, finding your tribe. And look, right when I say that, spiritual union. Like my guides are just like straight to the point today. Yeah, there really could be some people coming together and finding your person in this process. And that may be a surprise. Just like, oh my gosh. It might be a surprise. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of change here, but it feels so positive, you guys. I mean, I don't even really need to get too many more cards because they're all just kind of saying the same thing. And I hope this is encouraging somebody if you're not feeling that way right now. It's coming. It's coming. It's slowly but surely, like this tortoise. It's slowly but surely it is coming. This is a you may have not if you feel stuck still, you may not have had that aha moment. So maybe take some time out to go into your sanctuary, go into your cave and have some stillness. Go out into nature is a really powerful thing to do right now. I'm in SoCal and it was pouring stormy today and it's going to be tomorrow too. And I kind of love it because we never get rain here. Um, but go out into nature if you can, or just do something that helps you feel still and just be with yourself. And your third eye will open up. It's like waiting for you to calm down and give yourself that time. And I know we're all super busy. I've been super busy. I'm like way behind my readings. It's just there's been a lot going on, but you have to find that time, even if you stay up late. Like I've been staying up so late because I feel like nobody can bother me in that time because everybody else is asleep. Like it's fine. Do what you got to do, to find that space for yourself. And as I'm saying, if anybody feels stuck, and I pull this card, it's the trapped in fear. If anybody is feeling this stuck, and we also have this card, which is the only negative card in all the cards I've pulled out for. No, it's not negative, but you know what I mean? It's fear. It's trapped in fear and fear. This is the same card. So there may be some people feeling really afraid of what is about to happen. And, with like the Scorpio eclipse energy, like it was heavy, 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 heavy emotional. Like I was just crying, like just driving and crying for no reason. Like I'm not even like that. Like I was just like just weeping silently when I was driving, and I was fine with it. I was like, okay, I guess I need to cry. Let it out. It's totally healing and healthy. But I mean, people that I know a lot of people like we were all like, yeah, I'm crying, I'm crying too, and it was just like you have to laugh at it because there's a bigger purpose to all of this. It's a cleansing, it's a healing. So if you are still feeling in that type of Scorpio eclipse energy that we were feeling, where it's a lot of emotion and it's a lot of fear, again, try to get back into balance with yourself. Take that time out to, and like this is such a beautiful card. It's the security card, because what's more secure than being in your mother's belly for most of us, I guess, not for everyone, but it's like you're so protected and safe in there. So find something that makes you feel secure and know that it's gonna nothing lasts forever. So if there's still this fear and this sadness feeling or stuckness feeling, it will not last forever. It will pass. And with these eclipses and all this stuff, there's like Kazemi going on, there's all this stuff going on. This energy is going to move it. It is moving our asses, like inside and out. It's time to, there's action happening, in you won't be feeling that way for much longer. I really feel that. There's just so many problem solving cards here. My guides are telling me like we're going to find a solution. So if you're still feeling like you're in fear and you're feeling very emotional, know that you are going to find the answer to the problem or find a way out of feeling that. You're going to overcome it. 100% you will. And it might surprise you even. And just feel almost shocking when you're not feeling that way anymore. You may wake up one day and just look outside and just feel at peace. You may feel like blessed and grateful. And then we have the transformation card again. It's just this is so cool. I hope this is helping somebody. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful transformation happening here, and it's bringing us all into our highest, best good. Honestly, really is. Whoa, we have to trust it, even if it feels really scary. Sacrifice. Someone may be, I mean, a lot of us might be having to make a sacrifice because when you're leaving something from the old, no matter what it is, that's a sacrifice in itself. It's like you have to trust to make that sacrifice. So you see these two rainbows, that's when you sacrifice something, and that word sounds so like extreme sometimes to me, but it's letting go of something, it's releasing something. And that might be something within you, some like I always say, it's some type of old dated programming that you had maybe when you were a kid that served you, that maybe doesn't serve you anymore. I hate that word too, serve, but that's not benefiting you or helping you anymore. It could be that for somebody. It could be an actual person or relationship or object or job that you're having to let go of. It's you have to make that sacrifice to receive that blessing. See the rainbows on both of these cards. So if you're feeling afraid and you're feeling stuck still, there is so many blessings here waiting for you. Just hold on. Just hold on. Let me see, get a couple of these, and I got a microphone. I don't know if it's so big, and I'm trying to hide it under my shirt because it's I didn't realize it was so big on my shirt. I feel like a newscaster or something. It's kind of weird. So I'm trying to hide it, and I hopefully that it's recording and the sound is better for you guys. Please let me know in the comments. Okay, and then we have obstacles and challenges, which is the same as this. It's like the shape shifting card. This upheaval card. You're having to cross this bridge and make this jump, and that's scary. It's the same thing as a sacrifice card too. It's like, well, what if I trip and I fall and I don't make it, and then it's even worse, and then I'm worse off. But like, it's not that big of a leap. You just have to take the step, and you have to trust. There's a lot of trust energy here that is going to bring you into where you need to be. Some of us may be feeling heartache and loss too. Like I said earlier, if we're still feeling that sadness or that fear, that worry, just hold on. Let it go. If you can, release it. Put it on a piece of paper, write it down, burn it somewhere safe outside or over a bowl. Do some type of releasing, ceremony if you need to, that makes you. And even if you do the leap, I know me and people I know also, and clients that I've worked with, even when you release something, and even if you do like some type of ceremony where you burn the paper and with the person's name on it or whatever, and you release it, it's okay if you still think about them afterwards. That's normal and it's human. Okay. But you do have to, give yourself time, and it will pass. It really will. And here's another resting card. Yeah, there's a lot of rest. There's a lot of rest, sanctuary, stillness, go sitting in nature, something like that. That's what's going to assist this energy, you guys, into all these beautiful things like triumph, love. God, I could say it a million times. There's so many beautiful cards here. Money, friendship. Let's see. I'll get some. Just gonna get a couple oracle cards, I think. And then we'll close it up. Sorry, I have to shuffle these. These aren't pre-shuffled. Yeah, this is beautiful, you guys. There's opportunity coming. There's changes coming. Stay balanced. Stay humble. Stay shining your light. You know, make yourself and your needs in your life a priority right now. Things will not always be this, you know, be hard. Things will not always be hard, and they will not always feel hard, and you won't always feel sad or stuck. It will shift. I've actually looked at this blessing card in the book, and it talks about miracles. So it's a pretty powerful, like there's, you know, there's like a surprise miracle right around the corner. This is for the Taurus full moon eclipse. All signs. Re-energize in the natural world. Again, big message. Yeah, let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. Take time out for yourself. You have to sometimes take those rests and breaks, not just for your sanity, but to almost allow that energy to shift. Because if you're just going, there's no opening for it to come in, or like the downloads to come in, or the healing or the processing. Flames of desire, let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. And then we also have this radiate card here too. So that's what I mean, like shine your light. There's a lot of radiance here, and it's coming from within us. Let me get one more for the Taurus full moon eclipse, guys. There's a specific card here. That's what it was. Have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. Again, shine your light, you guys. That is where your tribe, the right job, your spiritual love, a real love, all the things that are waiting for you, shine your light and they will find you. That's how you attract them, right? That's really, really, really beautiful. All right, you guys. And on the back, we have you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take new direction and be open to new experiences. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped somebody. I think this is an absolute like relief after Scorpio eclipse energy reading. I hope that you guys resonated with it. And if you don't, I hope that you will, because this is really beautiful. And I think there's a lot of blessings on their way for us that are doing the work, you know? And yeah, keep shining your light. That's how your path will find you, and you will find it. So I hope this helped everybody. I hope you guys all resonated, and I wish you well, and I will see you soon. Bye.